Now, digital communications technology operations between Gabon and Congo has received a huge boost. A fiber optic interconnection between the two countries is scheduled to be inaugurated, commissioned, that is, on Thursday, April 5th in Bakumba, the border town of the two countries. In a joint statement, the project is described as having an unparalleled opportunity in terms of developing the digital economy of the sub-region. The Central African Backbone CAB project should enable the population of the countries concerned to access services at lower costs.
Through this project, the Gabonese and Congolese states have the ambition of transforming the telecommunication landscape in both countries, the transmission of data from one country in the sub-region to another without passing through international submarine cables, the increase in the rate of high-speed internet penetration, and the dissemination of international connectivity throughout the territory of the states concerned. The realization of this project costs 15 billion CFA francs, or nearly 23 million euros.
To share more with us about the project now is Leon Just Ibombo, Congo's Minister of Telecommunications and Digital Economy. A warm welcome to the program. Congo and Gabon are commissioning the Central Africa Backbone project on April 5th. Can you share more light for us on the project?
Thank you very much for the question. The Central African Backbone Project is an interconnection project that targets countries in the CEMAC zone. The heads of states and the government of the CEMAC zone are therefore determined to do so. This is a will that was expressed at a Jamena conference in Chad, and today we're in the process of finalizing, if not pegged down, this demonstration of the heads of states and government. The aim here is to link all the countries in the CEMAC zone via a very high-speed fiber optic network, and this project is part of what is called CEMAC's Regional Economic Program. So, it is a sub-regional program, and Congo and Gabon are going to make this event a reality, which will allow sub-regional integration, but also ensure that we can have other accesses and exits in terms of fiber optics. So we are clearly marking the integration of the CEMAC region a reality.
Interesting. But what then will change in the two countries, or better in the CEMAC zone, with the realization of this project? What will change?
Between the two countries, this cable will promote what are called digital companies. That is, whether they're startups, a little or even a lot. And given that we are working within the framework of a public-private partnership, both on the Gabonese and Congolese sides, it will create wealth, it will create jobs, it will bring what we call added value. It is also a backup for the two countries, but above all, it is a fact that we want to ensure that fiber optics, in other words, the capacities and prices, are accessible to the entire population of the two countries. What's going to happen? It will happen the price of optical fiber, that is, what is called digital inclusion, will be a reality in both of our countries.
Mr. Ibombo, as lovely as this sounds, I must draw your attention to the past. Congo's fiber optic docking in Matumbi, the outskirts of Point Noir, has not made high-speed internet a reality here in Congo. So how then will things improve now with the commissioning of the CAB project?
I don't entirely agree with you. The docking of Congo with the fiber at Matumbi, we cannot say that it was not a success. Congo today is connected to the information highways through this optical fiber. It is true that we have a small problem with what is called the last mile. That is, the kilometers where households and businesses have not yet been interconnected on a large scale. It is true, but we are working precisely to give the necessary capacity to another incumbent operator that government manages this infrastructure so that this incumbent operator, Congo Telecoms, can connect as many households and businesses as possible in our country. And we believe that through this deployment of broadband infrastructure, Congo will now be able to play its full role, achieve the ambitions set out by the government, namely to link Congo and the development of the digital economy.
Finally, the CAB project, the CAB project, is targeting the CEMAC zone, but for the moment, Congo and Gabon are the ones interconnected. So what is planned for the future?
Immediately afterwards, we will launch calls for tenders concerning the network that will connect Congo with Cameroon, Congo, and the Central African Republic. And to further demonstrate the government's interest in building the digital economy, a new economy in our country, there will be a tender for a data center that will allow us to directly host our data in our country. That's it.